Alright, better pick wisely. You can only get rid of 3 of these anime, and some of y'all favorites is cooked. Alright, so I'm not touching One Piece because the world building is actually pretty extreme, and even though it's not my personal favorite, I can admit the themes do just get more elaborate for this story over time, and some of the payoffs might take like a decade or two, but they still hit. Oda chose to play chess while everybody else was playing checkers, and it's safe to say he made the right call. I can't cut DBZ because that's the blueprint. Is it perfect? No. But is anime culture possible without it at all? Not even in the slightest. This is the Mount Rushmore. Number 3 is AOT because this was more than an anime. This was an event between all of the politics and the plot twists that were constantly like rewriting the story. And regardless of how you feel about the ending, AOT took the risk that most anime are afraid of, and it changed the game forever. The next one I absolutely can't touch is FMAB because there's no filler, no arc goes to waste, and it's perfectly paced. Like, and it has a great ending. You may not love it the most, but objectively it's elite. I can't cut Naruto either because that's my GOAT, because this is one of the most emotionally beautiful stories ever made. But I can admit the filler does do a bit of a disservice to us, and it makes the story kind of inconsistent because of that. But come on, bro, this anime raised us as a generation. Naruto versus Pain, Jiraiya, Itachi, untouchable moments. Number 6, I can't cut Hunter x Hunter because as far as story and power system go, I think it has the best of both worlds on this entire list. The only problem though is the long hiatuses and the unfinished story. It leaves all of us Hunter x Hunter fans in pain. It's just a shame Togashi's going through his health problems, which makes him like inconsistent, but please come back. And the last one I'm saving, but I can kind of debate it, is Death Note. So the first half, top 10 anime of all time. The second half, a lot of people say it fell off. I don't feel that way, but I can understand the argument. Light and L though is just top 2 duo of all time, and you can't deny that this is iconic and legendary. So first one I'm cutting is going to be JoJo's, and I'm not going to lie, the creativity is peak, but all of JoJo's is not godly. Like, nobody loves all of JoJo's. You love certain parts, and other parts kind of feel like we just could have done without it. So it's not a complete story. Unfortunately, next one I'm cutting is going to be Bleach because even though Bleach was Aura does not save you from having mid-arcs, some villains that evaporate, and Kubo just really freestyling the ending to some of these fights. Thousand Year Blood War helps, but the damage was done. Last one I'm getting rid of is My Hero because the highs are high, but the pacings are messy. They fumbled some of the villains, and they speed ran through all of Deku's character development. But if you're stupid, your answers would be different, so let me know. Get rid of 3 if you had to. Anti out. Peace.